Hi, my name is Alexis Simoneau, and I am the Membership Marketing Manager for the Florida Justice Association. I think one of a key issue associations need to reflect upon in order to succeed in the years ahead is in education. I think that a lot of education that I see is very focused on speakers kind of speaking at a classroom full of people, which in a lot of ways is really great, and people are still going to be able to get information that way. But I think more and more we're going to have more of those types of education, that type of education available online. So you can Google a webinar or use programs like Lynda and Coursera. So I think the opportunity that associations have is to create these spaces for for conversation and connection within the context of education, and just basically create new ways for people to connect, whether that's in person or online. And I know that there's definitely a lot of progress on that right now, but I think that it needs to be the standard. And I think for me personally, when my first job out of college was with an association, and I was really excited, but I was also really challenged because there was so much that I needed to learn. And so I was fortunate at that time in Tallahassee. There were monthly roundtables on topics like membership and communications and technology and meeting planning. And so even though there was a speaker who would speak for 30 minutes, it was also a lunch. So I was able to develop relationships with the people who went to these luncheons every month, and I would ask them, how are you using surveys in your organization, or how are you using social media? And as simple as it sounds, it was just so helpful to to have these relationships where after the meeting I would go back to work, and we would share examples and things like that. So because I was able to go to those monthly roundtables so often, so early in my career, I feel really passionate about others being able to have those opportunities. I know logistically it could be a lot of work, but there's so much value in having that opportunity, not just for a young professional, but I think anyone at any stage of their career.